We feel we not only know the parents, but we also know the child. We have a long period of, hopefully as long as possible, to learn to know that mother, learn to know the father if he too is involved, to have as much information as is possible to accumulate in the period of time we may know them. We place the baby from the hospital, generally, in what we call our baby homes or pre-adoptive homes, where the child gets excellent physical care as well as medical care. And we feel by this process, we know the parents, we know the child, and concurrent with this process, we are getting to know adoptive families. We think we know the needs of our children very well. On the basis of this, we make the placement with the adoptive couple. The person, the doctor usually, who makes the placement is limited in his time to know the applicants that he has chosen for a baby. He would not have the time to know the family as we know it in an agency process.
I question that argument against private placement. There is no known method of predicting who will be the best adoptive parent. Science has not progressed that far. The best we could hope for in an agency screening is a screening out of the unsuitable parents. The court also has a process of screening these adoptive parents, and the law specifically says it shall be by someone qualified by training and experience. The agencies weed out those who are undesirable. Assuming that they weed out 1 of the 10, they must then select 1 of the 9 remaining. They go into the financial background, the personality, they give Rorschach tests, they go to the clergyman, 5 references, they visit the people at the house, they see if the room has cross ventilation where the child will stay. And yet, with all of their investigation, I'm not quite sure that they're getting the potential superior adoptive parents. For I feel that quite often, the potential superior adoptive parents may not submit to this game of Russian roulette that the agencies make these applicants seek.
Our responsibility lies primarily with the child himself to make the very best plan that we can for the child. When we have met all our responsibilities around the child, I think it just naturally falls in. We're meeting it around the natural parents as well as the adoptive parents.
I think that the people who raise that point do not realize what the key to a successful adoption is. And that key is the ability of a mother to fill the role, as much as she can, of a natural mother, giving the love and affection and security which the child needs. And I find that you have this situation in either the agency placement or the private placement.
A mother who makes an early placement of her baby can at any time within reason prior to the legal process itself request that child be returned to her. Now this is a request that must be honored by the court and the lawyers as well as the couple who involves themselves in the process. I think this is the part that carries the greatest risk. There is little recourse that a couple has at this point. The mother has signed a consent early, but it is not with the same force and effect that the legal surrender has at the time an agency takes it from a mother.
That's true, but I think it's a straw man. From my experience, I could say that I don't think that happens in more than 1 out of 500 cases. And then, to whom is it a danger? It's a danger to the adoptive parents and not to the child.
But for the parents who lose a child this way, this is the magnitude of that loss.
Well, I got a phone call in the month of August telling me that if I wanted a baby, that this baby was up for adoption. So I made all arrangements and went to my attorney's home to pick up the baby. I had this baby little baby boy for 3 months. I get a letter from my attorney saying that he wanted to see me and he had something very sad to tell me. When I went to see him, he said, Mrs. Capron, the mother would like to have the baby back. Well, of course, I carried on, and we went to court. And I had to surrender the baby such and such a day. And here I am with this big home and no toddy. So I decided, well, as long as we're going to have this baby, we decided to get a home, have a nice place and a nice environment for this child. So we bought this home here in Hartsdale. Of course, this was all done privately, although legally. I'm here. I just want everybody to know what I have been through. There isn't more I could say, except, please, if you're thinking of adopting, do it through the right channel. Don't do it the way I did it and made myself sick over it.
You are watching a significant ritual in the process of adopting a baby. The caseworker, Pat Gray, has come to pay a not quite social call at the suburban home of Sam and Joan Augusta. In agency procedure, no home is ever visited unless the agency is very nearly sure of their adoptive couple. Only a major discovery could change things now.
It's a very nice house you have.
Thank you very much. We like it.
I noticed when I was coming in, a little kitten climbing in the living room window.
Been trying to get in there for about 5 years now, but he hasn't made it yet.
Who plays the piano?
Joan tries to play. She more or less plays at it.
Did you take lessons when you were...
Yeah, for a while, but it didn't do me much good. But I like to play. It's enjoyable.
It's a pretty piano. In fact, it's a lovely living room.
Thank you very much.
How long have you been here altogether?
About 5 years,
5
hasn't
years,
it?
yeah.
Oh, you've done quite a nice job. Very nice.
Thank you.
So, I thought today, since this will probably be my last visit with you during the home study, I thought perhaps we could tie some loose ends together, and I think that would pretty much finish up, unless there's anything specific that you feel that we've overlooked during the interviews and that. But perhaps first I can get from you the financial statement that I mentioned to you when you were in the office.
Oh, yeah.
I have that all made out, too.
You better give it to her because...
I'm the financial secretary. Yeah. I hope this is enough information. Yeah. If not, I have more stuff in here.
Fine. And then we've received all of the reference letters, which were very nice. I enjoyed reading them.
Would you like to see the rest of the house?
Yes, I'd love to see that. What's down this end of the hall?
Well, this is our bedroom down here.
Oh, that's nice. I like your wedding picture over there.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's very nice. Wonderful house. And the spare bedroom. That's very nice, too.
Do you like that?
Yes, that furniture looks very old, is it?
Well, it is. It belonged to my grandmother. She wanted me to have it, so we thought we'd have an old-fashioned room in there.
It's a wonderful house. Thank you. That room will make a wonderful baby's room.
Yeah, we thought it would. It's nice and cheery in there, you know?
Very nice.
I hope it's cold.
Book?
Now we just wait to hear from you, right?
Yes. Thank you for showing me your house.
We're glad you could come. Bye now.
Bye.